Today, the Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister has said, and I quote, "We had placed orders for purchase of Covishield and Covaxin vaccines, but manufacturers of both vaccines have said they will not be able to deliver vaccines by the 1st of May. Therefore, it won't be possible to start vaccination drive for those above 18 years on the 1st of May." So it's not just the opposition state chief ministers, it's a BJP ruled state. Suhail, you wanted to come in? And then I'll go across, I think that's Dr. Piyush Joshi who wanted to come in. Suhail Seth and then Dr. Piyush Joshi.
I know RP has his heart in the right place and he's defending the indefensible. There is a massive, massive screw up. And let me tell you where the mess is. You don't tell people that we will start vaccinating from May 1 if you don't have the arsenal of vaccines available. It's not about center or state. Look what's happening, Niranjan. People are already scared about their lives. You're running out of oxygen in this country. You're running out of hospital beds. Then you promise people that from May 1, people above the age of 18 will be vaccinated. Then you tell those people, I'm sorry, we don't have vaccines. All along, you were controlling it from the center. It was a Narendra Modi show. Then Narendra Modi passes it on to the states. The states pass it back saying, look, we've reached out to the vaccine companies. The vaccine companies say that we can't provide you before May 20. So why on earth was an announcement made to create unnecessary panic and unnecessary hope in the minds of a fearful population already? Why did you have to say May 1? You could have said May 20. You would have had conversations with these two companies who, by the way, the center is already in touch with. So it's a massive mess up. And you know, RP is right. It's state, center. I'm not bothered. The citizen of Maharashtra is also a citizen of India. The 18-year-old in Maharashtra is also an 18-year-old belonging to this country. Today, you have destroyed the last vestiges of faith people had in any government in this country. And who's responsible for this? I know for a fact that Goa, as soon as this vaccine thing was announced, I know people in Goa were reaching out to Serum Institute saying we want 5 lakh doses. Serum Institute turns around and says, sorry, we can't give it to you until the end of May because we have to first give it to the center. On Twitter, there's a letter written to Dr. Sheikh by Adar Poonawala, someone from his company, saying the same thing. The same promise has been made to Uddhav Thackeray, saying, look, we would love to give it to Maharashtra, but we can't. So here's my thing. I have no question about the intent. I have a question about the stupid manner in which we are managing this whole process. We have messed up on oxygen. We have messed up on hospital beds. We have messed up on frontline workers. Now we are messing up on vaccines. You tell me, where does the citizen go? What happens to the citizen who is already undergoing a level of emotional fear that you and I can't imagine? So here are my solutions. Number one, Delhi should get out of this business. When I say Delhi, I mean the central government. They have shown how adept and how incompetent they are at managing this process. Let the states manage it. If the states have to import, let them import. If the states have to beg, borrow steel, let them beg, borrow steel. Get rid of the hegemony of the center, because otherwise, and I'm saying this for the center's benefit, the center will be blamed, as they should be blamed, for a botch-up as it is happening right now. You cannot have partial pregnancy. You can't ride 2 boats, at the same time. This is what's going on. So RP is right. Above 45, it's free. Look at the confusion you're causing. Look at the confusion. There are people who are now ready for their second jab. They don't know whether they'll get it or not. So you're causing panic in them. There are people above 18 who are desperate because of the situation that's around us. They can't get a jab. People who are 45 are being told, sorry, we still don't have any vaccines. I know of 5 private hospital chains in Delhi and Gurugram who don't have vaccines. So why create hope when there is actually zero hope? Why make a promise that you can't deliver on? This is not a goddamn election. It's people's lives. This is not about achhe din or bure din. It's about people living or dying. Now, if this cannot be understood by the ministers or the central government or the prime minister, then I really need to worry about what's actually going to happen. I mean, we had all the time in the world to look at ramping up. It requires micro-planning, micro-detailing. Who are you going to do it? Do you know something, Niranjan, and you know this better than I do? There are people with severe comorbidities who fall between stools who can't get a vaccine. What do you do to that? So Again, I'm coming back to solutions, as you rightly said. And I hope RP can carry it back to the people, who are his colleagues. Number one, please allow the import of vaccines. Number two, please do not have any central monitoring facility. Number three, please allow states to negotiate. There has been a stupid price war. I mean, even Rahul Gandhi jumping in, 100 other people jumping in. Oh, Serum should price it at that, someone should price it at that. Who the hell are they? If you can't be part of the solution, then don't be part of the problem. And my advice is, please let all the governments, whether it is central or state, come back now saying, okay, we don't have the vaccines, but this is the time plan for central distribution. Then this is the time plan state-wise. And let state chief ministers be empowered. You were right when you talked about the Madhya Pradesh chief minister saying this. Now you tell me, if I'm in Madhya Pradesh, Shivraj Singh Chauhan says, "Mere ko nahi malum kab vaccine aayegi." What faith are you instilling in an ordinary citizen? I'm asking you a simple question. What faith are you instilling in frontline workers who are getting infected? What faith are you instilling in the goddamn system in this country? Enough, I've been told that everyone is managing it well. It's a massive screw up. Either we take cognizance of it or we live in denial and we eliminate more and more Indians. We lose valuable lives. I'm not here to blame anyone. I'm saying, please, even now there is a time to correct. Even now there is a time to make sense out of this stupidity that we are seeing every day in and out. Please give the citizens a time plan. Tell them what will happen when. Don't have panic. Don't have people who are already fearing their lives queuing up and then being told, sorry, we don't have vaccines. You and I can afford to go travel. It doesn't bite you a bit. Can you imagine people who are giving up their daily wages to stand in a center waiting for a vaccine that doesn't exist? Please do this. And RP, please tell your colleagues. And I mean, it's not only RP. I'm telling all political parties, no matter which dispensation you represent, no matter whether it's the state or the center, it's finally the time to come clean with the citizen. We have been buffeted by these strong waves of ill health for far too long. This is the time for India to get back on some level of course correct. It's an appeal. No one is finding fault. If you think it's finding fault, it's not the intent. The intent is to move forward so that everyone is helped and panic is eliminated.
Yeah.